the YouTube. It's already 9 o'clock. I'm late. It's so funny. This is older, but it sounds really good. Okay, let's go to the chat. Activate source. Activate source. Auto find and activate. The sound is the sound okay? You can tell. Should be good.
It's time.
Yo, what's up, Grace guys? What's up, party boy? RT boy. Lovely party. Pity I wasn't invited. I'm just trying to make sure if the stream works. Can't really check. Yo, Corex, what's happening? We got Sashido out there. Hell yeah. What if I hit record? I'm gonna try to hit record on the vertical. Ooh, maybe it's working. Maybe it's working. Where the hell is the freaking song I'm playing here? Track was not found. Oh, right here. That was broken by Absu and Not Equal, right? It's oh, there we are. There we are. It is a Tuesday night. Let me make sure there's no echo. right there. It is a Tuesday night tonight, and we are doing Whip It Wednesdays on Tuesdays. But this is that thing I like to call Let Me DNB. We do this every Wednesday night. However, today is Tuesday. Every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we work on some drum and bass, and then we also work on some drum and bass, and then we also work on a little bit of more of drum and bass. And did you know that if you pour water on a rock, nothing happens? And if you pour water on a rock, nothing happens. I fucking love that reel. But yeah, let's kick this show on the road. I think I gotta go here and then go boom. Yeah, buddy. Gotta definitely do some little quick edits to how that works, but we are here. Let Me DNB. You can grab merch like this one you see here. I'm gonna lift my fucking, show my boobs, you know, on alexdiode.com. And we definitely have a new track. You can check that out via Neural Plague. And that is out now, so definitely grab that. That I think it charted like the highest it went was 23 with my track Respect, and with the vocalist on it, Jay Augustus, the fucking homie. You can catch this episode and previous episodes and some more via Dirtbox Recordings. We are doing some promotional things right now, getting stuff ready to promote the new Dirtbox Essentials that will be curated by your boy Super Daddy Diode. So if you got tunes that you want to get on there, please send it over to me via DMs on Instagram, Facebook, or via SoundCloud. Just look for your boy Alex Diode. Send me your tracks. I'm looking for neuro. I'm looking for fun. It could be it doesn't have to be neuro per se, but it's just gotta go with the flow of the track. So moody, in your face, good feels, but it doesn't have to be neurofunk. It could be jungle as long as it's well produced, and then the mix downs are good and the mastering is good as well. So have your tracks mastered and ready, and if you need help with mastering, hit me up. We can do something on the side, or hit up for reals. If he's got time, he can help you out with that as well. Also, another good mastering engineer is Syndicate, and then the Lions Den Mastering, and then Meth as well. So if you want to hit any of those guys up, get your tracks mastered for this release or any others, they're really, really good mastering engineers. And Wraith. How can I forget? Dude, Wraith did a mastering of one of my tracks, the track that came out with Pish Posh. Did a phenomenal job, dude. That mastering was bizarre to me because my mix was really good in that track, but the mastering gave it that much more polish and punch in areas that I didn't think you can actually bring out in the track when you just have a master wave file given to somebody. It sounded like he brought out the kick and snare like I didn't know you could in that particular track, man. So yeah, Wraith is another one. Definitely hit him up. Got a little bit of ginger ale here. I am under the weather, dude. I went to Five Below. I haven't been to Five Below in a bit because I feel like their stuff is kind of junk. But my daughter really wanted to go to Five Below. It's been a while. So we went to Five Below, and the cashier was sick. Like visibly sick. And I looked at her and I was like, no fucking way. She's fucking wicked sick. No way am I going to go up to this girl. And then I get up to her. She's like sneezing. She's like, oh, she's saying things like, oh God. And then I look at her and she's like wiping her nose. Like it's coming down so much. She's wiping her nose with her sleeve. And I get up to the register and I see the fresh fucking wet snot on the crease of her sleeve, like both noses, which like she went like that, and both noses had fucking the goo. The secret of the ooze was fucking, and it was, dude, it was so disgusting. And I looked at her and I was so fucking like, oh no. And then I said to myself, oh no, I'm going to get fucking sick, dude. On top of it, it was disgusting, dude. And then lo and behold, she gave me the receipt. I did do my little hand thing, but that doesn't matter when she's fucking, and you see all the fucking spews and cloud of fucking goo in the air. Fucking, it looked like a monster. It looked like a fucking, like slime, you know, fucking, she looks like slime from fucking Ghostbusters, fucking just eating a bag of Cheetos, and freaking sneezing all over the place, bro. It was like yuck, a total yucksta, kid, total yucksta. But yeah, it was fucking gross, man. It was fucking gross. And now, what in the Hermes is happening here, bro? Yeah, it was freaking disgusting. And now I'm sick. I did this Tuesday night iteration of Let Me DNB because tomorrow at work I've got a work event. So I'll be at my regular job all day, and then at night, in the evenings, we'll be going up to Boston to watch the Red Sox play. You know, it is what it is. I don't even know anything. I don't know one thing about soccer or tennis or golf or whatever the hell the Red Sox are. It's not my thing. Never has been my thing. I like to play it, but as far as like, you know, watching it, dude, total snooze fest. But we're going to go out there. We're going to do some mingling with one of our new customers who invited us, and it's a part of the job. So I said, okay, if I feel good, if I still feel under the weather, I don't know if I can bring it to myself to be like that girl with snots all over my sleeves and freaking giving it to everybody. I don't even know if I could. Yeah, bro, send something wherever you want. If you got any tunes that you guys want to send, please do so by sending them to alexadiod.com, and I'll be glad to check those out. And then if you want to and you would mind hooking it up, make sure you check out the Patreon where April's synth pack will be, or preset pack for Serum will be dropping in. Alex just sent a track via Messenger. Quasi Science, what's up, bro? I just shouted you out. Yo, what's up, Ruben Shantron? Hey, bro. We got, let's call out the squad here. Let's call out the squad. Users in chat. We've got Alex Physalis. We've got Blips, Gray Skies, Corax DNB, who was just doing his thing on the Twitch. Make sure you follow him. Noisy Smith is out there. Party Boy DNB, Psychomancium, Quasi Science, and Shishito. Shishito. So yeah, man, what's going on in the world today is that I'm sick. I got the release that just dropped, and then I got a release in May 8th. You'll be seeing right after my birthday. So if you guys can do me a favor, share that shit, buy that shit, have the homies buy that shit, sell it to your mom, sell it to your sister, sell it to your kids. This is that good. We have the all-night release. It's going to be dropping out on Warlock Audio. Warlock Audio right now is doing another collab LP. So if you've got some collabs in the works with your homies, send it over to Dan Barada, aka Soul Chemical, so he can try to get you on the bill. But let's hop into the DAW. I'm a little sick, but we're gonna hop right into the DAW skis. I don't know if we should do Ableton. Actually, let's do Ableton, because I was actually working on something here. And I wasn't working on it. It's old. This is when I first opened up Ableton few years back. I don't know when exactly, but a few years back, and I never really gave it a chance. But now if we're gonna hop right into this thing, and hopefully we can make something that looks kind of cool. We're gonna go into this here. All right, cool. I'm gonna put on the cans, put these speakers down, And let's take a listen to what I made ages ago without knowing anything about Ableton. And then I quit Ableton shortly after this. But let's see what I've got here so far.
Who is in need of an antipsychotic? He seemed pretty crazy. Man eating lizard dragon. 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 He seemed pretty crazy.
Yeah, so this is for that. This was for the man eating lizard brain or whatever competition, and I never got it. It's just, I don't like to submit to competitions. It's not my thing. It's so saturated, and really, like, it comes down to, like, I mean, there are some competition winners that are fucking nasty, and there's some where it's like, all right, they're cool, but it's just like the style that was chosen to win. I don't know, and I never think of myself as good enough to compete with anybody as far as like competing in drum and bass. I think we're all pretty damn good, but yeah, this is what I had so far, and I want to just take a look at a couple things here because I really don't know what I did. I've got nothing going on in the groups here. Let's go Shift A to turn a lot off. I got a bunch of EQs that don't work anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and just delete these. Yeah, look at this. Nothing works anymore from when I made this forever ago. But what we can do is really just take a look at maybe the drums and kind of fixing some of whatever I can. This is my hat. Some media files are missing, of course. Got my bass group. I've got this transient master on a bass. What the fuck is this? Why is this? What the hell is this? Oh yeah, that's part of his bass. This is my main bass. That's kind of cool. My synth group doesn't have anything. I got nothing going on in these things. Just EQing. To delete that. Delete that. And then my synth here has a bunch of, I don't know what the hell this is. Dune. Oh, Dune is a VST I need to get again. Oh, man. And this is the old school Serum. We'll switch that up. All right, cool. Let's just work on the drums and the bass. The drum group is what the hell's going on there? Why did it do that? What is going on here? Oh, you know what? I must have a separate drum group. Oh, I had the drums going out into like a bus. Why would I do that? I don't know if you guys do that at all. Do you guys have like a separate drum bus that you do? Why would I do that? I don't even know. Because what was the point of... Yeah, so I don't do a drum bus. I leave my drum group as the drum bus itself. Do you guys actually take your drum group and then send it out to an actual bus? Because it looks like that's what I did. How would I even tell? Yeah, no. So quasi science. I know you work in FL Studio. So in FL Studio, it's kind of not the same. Like the buses in Ableton are pretty much like sends if I'm in this particular track. So they're like sends. But then I found out Kitsune was trying to explain it to me a bit. And I just couldn't grasp the reason for you needing to send your stuff to a whole separate bus. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I think that like having it into the drum bus where you can have an infinite chain of things, I mean, is enough. Unless, yeah, like yes, Sashido. So you saying, yeah, you bust the entire channel to a return track. That's pretty much what it is. And then you have your drum out here. Like why would I've seen some people do this, but in this case, I wouldn't even need to do that. If that's what's going on here, I got to figure out what the heck is actually going on in this group. So this is the drum group is going out to the main. It's actually not going to a bus. What's going on? Unless it's just a kick in the snare. That's going to a bus. Yeah, it is. So I have all of these things going into the drum snare instead of just to the drum group. Right? Because if I were to add let's say I would take these two, let me duplicate this. I would take this and I group it, Control G, hit tab, and that new group that I've created, group 445, is going out to main. And then this here is group 45 group. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's what I do. I would go back in here and make sure this is going out to my drum group instead of the drums bus. Right? Tricks, you came for the drum at the drug and bass. There's no drug and bass here. There's only neuro. Even though I always say don't only submit neuro, because it's true, man. Like I really don't want to just focus on just neuro for this thing. Can I? This is where like FL Studio would be much better. I can do everything at once. Drum group. All right, so everything is going to the drum group. This one's going to the hats. All right, cool. So I got my kick, my snare. I got to make a snare group, I guess. I'm going to take this, make a snare group. A snare group. Dude, I sent that to... yeah, Liquid, baby. Liquid is where it's at. I'm down with it, bro. I'm down with whatever. I should actually load that shit up. I'll load it up this weekend. I'm gonna have some time. I'm gonna have some free time this weekend, and we'll be able to load that thing up. All right. So now, if I solo this, it's my kick going out to the fucking kick's going out to main. So let's go out to drum group. All right, cool. And that snare is good. It's just like a basic, it sounds like a basic snare. So, and it's got some reverb that I have going out somewhere, right? Yeah, there's some reverb somewhere. What the hell am I doing? So I have the snare. I got my send A. Send A is reverb. I'll leave it like that, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sold on it, but yeah, so I've got that there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just leave. I'm gonna take this off. All right, cool. That's cool. I'm good with that. Let's go ahead and give it some more. Let's give it some Pro Q4. Pro Q4. And this is a telekinesis snare, so I'm not going to do much to it. Maybe I'll take this part out. Yeah. Slightly. And probably raise this. And probably bring the EQ up here. For a little bit more punch. Slightly. Everything just a fucking little bit. Just dude. I bet you the English hate when we fucking make fun of them. But the guys from South Boston, they don't fucking know, kid. I may fucking make fun of them all the fucking time, guy, huh? Even with my fucking matcha latte from fucking Dunks, from Dunkin' D-Skis. Let's go here and what am I looking for? Transient shaper of some sort. Let's go ahead and grab this bad boy. And it's too long, so. Ooh, it punches through a lot now. Okay, so that's my snare group. What am I doing? Actually, I want to take this and move it to the snare group itself. Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. A little snappy, happy. That's good. All right, cool. Now let's go to the kick. Let's hear this stupid thing. They fucking laugh about it, eh? Shantron, dude, did I even call you out, bro? I think I might have missed your name, homie. Shout out to Shantron's got another release coming through on paper funk. Let me get an EQ because this is kind of like a subby kick, which I guess I'm not too mad at. Yeah, look at that, but maybe. Just a slightly bit too long. That's not what she said. Transient shaper. About to have the snots freaking roll out. Okay, I guess I'm cool with that. Now let's go ahead and go into the so looks like I got a bunch of stuff going. I got hats. I got smash rides. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and group all these as the tops. I'm going to go ahead and add M saturator. Let's hear the tops. There's a little bit of a weird EQ with these smash things. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a pro. Let's go with the EQ8 actually. I always wonder if these EQs are lighter in CPU use than those VSTs, right? All right, cool. So now I got that. I'm going to go ahead and in the tops, I'm going to add a duck. I'm going to do my little side chaining. Choose side chain. Take the smooths already off. Whatever, guy. Fucking whatever with that smoothness. So kick. And then a lot of pump. That kick, it looks like shit. But I'm going to go ahead and bring this down here. Bring this up here. Just for some slight transient presence. I'm going to do the same thing with the snare group. I have a kick and snare ghost, which I don't freaking even need it anymore. And now since I've got my two little fucking side chains, I'm just gonna put it on the bass group, and see what that's like. That sounds like a particular song. You know what it sounds like? That kick snare sounds like Technical Itch's Reborn, one of my favorite freaking songs from way back when. Fucking Noismith knows about that acid. Fucking sick ass track, bro. Yo, Sigil, what's up? Sigil, my Nigel. How are you, bro? All right, let's go ahead and look at the Julian on this thing and see if it's doing anything at all. I'm gonna turn off this punchy Dance Master. I don't know what this is. And that kick, right now, the way it sounds, probably won't be the final. Go ahead and add a glue for the drums. Okay, so now let's look at the bass a little bit closer. And this bass is doing the same thing, where I have the bass group right now is going out. How do I get over there? Like this. Okay. So I'm just going to have this main bass go to, nope. Bass, let's go to bass group. Bass group. Can I just select? Bass group, which is right here. It did do it. Ha, nice. Nice. Okay, so everything's going out into bass group. So now group is going to go out to main. What happened? Sashito, what's going on? What am I missing? Everything from here is going into this thing. Audio 2. I'm lost. Yeah, bro. Send me your tunes, bro. Send me the tunes, Knox. What's up, homie? I hope you're doing well, man. All ins. Or maybe it's from extend ins. I don't know what this means. Because all these other ones are extend in. Okay, so bass out. I don't want that. My bass group has no sends. My drums group is going out to that. Okay. Main. That's good. That's fucking weird. This little chop here, I don't really like. Which I think in the oh, I made this bass using Operator, probably from some tutorial. Ooh, okay. So now let's go ahead and add a riff in this bitch. Actually, let me do this. Let me do a Pro Q4. Pro Q4. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the bass or cut the high end out. High cut. Change this to this, and then we'll hop into the whips in about 10 minutes here. Yeah, if you got any whips, I'm down to hear them. Hear them all. I want to hear them all. I'm going to go ahead and hit Control G to group these bitches here. Bring this over here. Take this one and bring it down here. And this one up here will be my high end. If I can get that. Okay, so I'll take this here. Do high pass. Or low cut. Okay, so now let's go ahead and grab a riff. Yeah. And see what we can do with this thing. What is this in G? Okay. Go ahead. Insert a MIDI track. Grab Serum. Bring this over. Presets. Let's find something kind of cool from Teddy Killers. 26. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. Maybe a little too, yeah, maybe a little too loud. Grab a MP, bring it up to like this bitch right here. Let's do this. Let's do this with this here. Maybe cut this to, how do you set it so I can 1/16? Yeah, that's what I want, right? I want to just cut this thing. What the fuck? How come I can't cut this on the fourths? None. 1T. Yeah, but I should be able to, in my other tracks, I can just go ahead and just like click and drag this and like cut it, even move the oh no, what is going on right now? Set this to 1/16. If I zoom in more, I can't move this around. That's crazy work, bro. Oh, I see. Bam. Okay. Gotcha. Got it. You're the fucking man, Sashido, helping a boy out. And when he's got the struggle, kid. Let's look at this Teddy Killers preset and make it. Oof. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Let's go with the EQ Pro, because maybe there's a little bit too much in the something or other. Let's go to Pro Q4. Yeah, we're good. Let's go ahead and add Roar. I like Roar. Roar's actually kind of cool. Good. Maybe erosion. Erosion. The bedrock of my life is eroding beneath me. Literally. Oof, my God, dude. That unipolar side wave shaping is interesting. Sure. Fucking sounds like math, bro. I'm not in the mood. Correct. Yeah, that's that patch. Corax is from Teddy Killer's January 26th pack. It's dope. And then I just did a quick edit to it here. Going to change this to like 2 bars and retrigger. I'm gonna go ahead and hit I'll save as new version. I can't do save as new version because Ableton doesn't have that feature. So save live set as, and we'll do a Dial Remix V2. Definitely a little bit different. Boob sign, I will call it. Yeah, gotta love the boob sign. All right, it is that time on a Tuesday to do that thing we call Whip It Wednesday. It didn't work. Let's do it. Let's do it again. It is that time to do that thing we call Whip It Wednesday. Whip It Wednesday. All right, let's load up. Let's load this thing up, bruv. That actually sounds kind of good. We're gonna save that for later. For later, Captain. Hello, Captain Scooben. All right, we got a bunch of tunes. We don't have that many tunes, but we did have some from the homies via Facebook, so we'll load those up too. It's not now on a Tuesday. It's just today because I can't. What sigil sound? What you mean? Oh, sigil. I was asking. I want to export my Ableton Live file to send it to somebody to work on, like as is. Is that a possibility? Can I like in FL Studio, you can export your FL Studio track. It makes a zip file with all the samples and everything. Loads your. It doesn't save the VSTs in there, obviously, but just saves everything as it is in the file itself, and then it has a separate folder for your samples. But because I want to, there's a specific reason why I want to do that. But self-contain it. How do you self-contain? Can't fucking contain myself. I can't contain myself. How about that? Let's see. Consolidated, imported, etc. I'm gonna have to take a look. File collect on save. So I tried that before and it didn't. I couldn't tell if it did anything or not because the file size looked the same. I'm using samples, so it couldn't be. It couldn't be that worked. Let's see here. We got the homie here who came through. We've got Alex who came through. And I think that was it. Quasi Science says he's ready for more. All right, let's load up. Let's load this thing up. Let's see the first one here. So some people sent some tracks and they could not. The files didn't load up because your link was wrong or whatever. So if you submit links to alexdiode.com and the Let Me DNB, just make sure that your SoundCloud link or whatever is working. Test it out yourself because sometimes it does not work. Yeah, but it was like Sashido, you're saying that, but it was only like 230 kilobytes. Like I don't know, that's like seems like small to me. All right, so this one here is Gray Skies, Wish It Would Rain, bootleg.
Sunshine, blue skies, please go away. My girl has found another and gone away. With her, with my future, my life.
Yeah, SoundCloud needs to fix their game because, like, pretty much I'm almost at the verge where I just want to do drop boxes. Because Google ain't it.
It might sound strange, but I wish it would rain. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Absolute 6-track. Sick ass heavy jungle. Race Guys, however, not coming through with a download. Sort of Yeah, dope stuff. Dope stuff from the one they call Gray Skies. Gray Skies is out of my home state. Looks like Detroit. I was born in Pontiac, Michigan, of all places, but that's how the United States is, fucking all over. Shout out to Gray Skies with some sick ass dope beats. Now we got one. So this one's by the homie Knox, and he used looks like he used some of my presets for this track. Dial presets only. So let's hear this this track from when they call Knox. Yeah, it's like I agree. So like one thing I'll say about Knox is that he's got a flow, bro. He's got a really good flow. Gotcha, bro. Dude, I can't wait for this to be like, oh, I can't wait for this to be blaringly loud. Dude, shout out to Knox using some diode presets on this one. Yeah, very good, man. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff from the one they call Knox. Those presets are on the Patreon. There are some free ones on alexdiode.com. Let's go to alexdiode.com and look at this sexy beast. Oops. What happened? Let's go wider. Wider is better. Now let's go to alexdiode.com. See if that loads. Oh, yeah, look at the homie, the one they call Quasi Science, a.k.a. J. Augustus. You can grab respect on that shit. Oh, and check this out. We got some new gear on the site. Got some new gear on the site. Thank God for AI, because you gotta have to pay somebody like $400 to get this fucking animation done. But you can grab the Neurofunk shirt plus the Jungle Bass Untamed shirt is available now. And then on Let Me DNB, where you guys submit your tunes, down below we got some free basses from the homie Sigil Manigil, and Diode presets 1 and 2 are available for free. Grab those, and then the rest of them will be on Patreon. If you guys want to learn anything, or not you guys, because you guys already know, but if you guys got any homies who want to learn how to do some drum and bass tomorrow morning, we'll be doing the premiere of a quick, I was sick, like really sick last night when I recorded it, but I said whatever. Super basics, how to get some drums and bass into your Ableton Live, basic side chaining, basic EQing, nothing crazy, just drums and bass for a quick drop. All right, next we got Psychomantium's in the house, or was in the house. This one's called Yugen Blackrock Osiris, the Psycho Bootleg.
I'm the king of the barbarians.
Bro, I got you, bro.
There's no one that can surpass me.
Cyrus.
I'm not.
And you will call us by our own name. When you're floundering under the skin, a trillion atoms are just holding it together. That's the power within. Take the energy they break you with and harness it as building blocks to pick yourself up again. You're only scared until you're not. Your stomach knots unless you know the seed of fear is only thought. Don't let it be a living part. You're the beginning and the end of every war you've ever fought. You'll weather storms in a monsoon. Will never move you if the force is strong enough within your roots. And you'll branch out your fingers trembling, ideas on the tips of them budding in little shoots. You're the unseen manifesto, the future of your origins, the Big Bang's last echo. This is an alchemy, the self knows what light's good to follow and what shadow you should let go. So separate the waters, child. I know you've seen the reaper smile, I bet you never heard him cry. Teach the pupil in your iris to navigate crises as soon as they materialize. Let your mind's eyes see through lies like ectoplasm, that's the exorcist inside. And all the strife that persists will crumble into ashes. Be a phoenix when you rise. And they will call us by our own names, call us how they call rain, no bickering like old days. They've been showing out since Stone Age. Glitter, we got gold veins, precious in unknown ways. And you will call us by our own names, call us how you call rain, no bickering like old days. They've been showing out since Stone Age. Glitter, we got gold veins, precious in unknown ways. When tears flood the eyelids and no spell can bind them, don't ever stop shining. Stay guided, even in the darkest depths, you give every cloud a silver lining. The light inside that powers you is even more brilliant than gold mines and diamonds. But separation from the self is the quickest way of dying. There'll be no moment of silence. So rise like Osiris with spine like iron when they threaten you with fire.
Yeah, it's a dope idea, bro. I think I think Knox is right where if you drop out the if you drop out the drums on some of those parts, so like the actual drop will hit slightly harder, a little bit more impressive instead of a loop, it's gonna fucking kill, bro. Sick track from the one they call Psychomantium. All right, let's look at Sashido's Against the Tide Idea 3. That's what I'm talking about. Feedback given, feedback taken, just to make your track slightly better. Nobody's going to tell you to stop what you're doing and make something completely different. However, we'll give you some constructive feedback just to give it a little bit more oomph. Dude, I really like all those ideas, bro. It's dope. Yeah, it's dope. You got to finish that. It's very different. Sounds like an old school track, yet got some new school swing to it. Shout out to Sashido Manito out there. All right, we got this one from, this is on Neural Plague, Astle, Where Giants Sleep. And it's Google, which Google takes forever. So I'll see you guys in about an hour, and then this will play. Oh, my back. My back is broken. I broke my back. Spinal. Where's Sinead O'Connor at? Yeah, that sounds fucking really good. Dude, that's really freaking good, man. It's like, I love the fucking intro, though. Who is this guy? And then I could picture Knox doing like a mashup with that song, Hello from the Other Side. Hey! It's dope. Dude, it's dope. Fucking phenomenal. I don't know if that's a sample or if that's actually played from a VST or whatever, man, but it sounds really freaking good, dude. Astle is from out of Paris, France. From Paris, France. Je ne sais quoi? Je ne sais, oui, oui. Shout out to, is it Astle? Je ne sais quoi. Voulez-vous boucher avec moi ce soir? All right, so we got Mad by Shishido here. Let's throw this one down. Oh, I think I heard this one. It's a banger. The Frenchmen have a very good drum and bass. Isn't Baroque from France? And you got like Vichy is from France as well. Very, very good drum and bass from France. But this one is from homegrown goddamn American Shishido. This one's called MAD. Yeah, Baroque, the clamps in Option, right?
Don't you think that the atomic weapon would be a mighty...
Yeah, this guy's a goddamn American from down there down south, you know what I mean?
It is a powerful weapon. There is radiation, there's no question about that.
Dude, I like this track a lot. This is a very different track. I would fix that little... I like it all, but I would fix this little part here before you get to the drop because it kind of loses interest. I'm not sure if this is signed or what's going on with it. It's really good though, bro. Simple, effective, very good track, man. Very, very good track. Shout out to Shishido, goddamn Shishido with the goddamn MAD and the goddamn thing. You know what I mean? We got this one's called Still Blind from Moosit. mixing. I couldn't help myself because that would actually work really well. Yeah, buddy. Shout out to Moose. Is it Mooset? Stonk's crew with this track called Still Blind. Hell yeah, bro. It's freaking dope. Next one we got the homie Party Boy up in the house with Never Let Me Go. Yo, this is nasty. Dude. Dude, amazing song, bro. I really like all of that, man. That's freaking great. Dude, shout out to Party Boy. Nice, man. Nice stuff, dude. Coming out on Freak. Hell yeah, bro. That's dope. We got one from Alex Fizzless here. This one's called Vinyasa. This is on the Google Drive. I should just download it. It's like I can probably download it, press it on vinyl, freaking upload it to the world and play it all before Google plays it. Dude, a great choice of that little synth on the snare. That little. Yeah, shout out to Alex Fizzless with this one. Sick track, bro. Hell yeah. Sick track, man, from Alex. It's that's dope. Dope stuff. This is a promo, so we're gonna hop into some promos I wanted to hear real quick. This one's called Snake Oil, backed by Skin Job, by the homie Syndicate. He sent this for us to play a while back, actually, and we did play a clip of it, but this is now the release out on Darkshire, it looks like. Yep, on Darkshire. This one's called Snake Oil. Yes. Hold the phone. Holy shit, that fucking drop was absolutely fucking disgusting. Dude, I love the energy on that drop, bro. Fucking so mean. Ooh. Shit fucking got me going, buddy. Hell yeah. Dude, like the mix down on that track in particular is so damn good, dude. Like, cause you can tell, I don't even have it blasted in the speakers and it sounds loud, but it sounds clean. Like sometimes we play tracks and I have it at this level and it sounds loud, but it doesn't sound clean. It's like more like distorted a bit. But this particular track is fucking hitting, bro. It's hitting in every way, shape, or form. The mid bass is coming through. The snare is nice and wide yet controlled. dude, everything is just sitting in the right place. An absolutely phenomenal track, bro. Snake Oil by Syndicate, coming out on Darkshire on April 30th. Just 9 days away for you to grab that shit. Fire track, bro. Shout out to Syndicate. If you're out there listening to this at some point, you're the fucking man, bro. Hell yeah, good shit, man, good shit. And then this one here I wanted to hear. This is Resker on Brainwave. So let's hear this one called Jungle Crisis. Yeah, it's dope. Dope release. You know, it kind of sounds like my track, Time Travel. Actually, it's not. It doesn't sound like it, but it kind of, same kind of feel, I guess. But mine's got a different vibe. I guess what's the same is that, like that synth stab on like the snare. What happened to my audio? That's weird.
It sees and hears everything.
I guess not.
Time travel.
Here's everything.
Yeah, that one's kind of cool. And then I got this in the works here. This is that thumping track. Which I think kind of works. Korak said that the snare should come out a bit more, and I think I got it. I just haven't really heard it or give it a chance to hear it all that well in the last little bit. Let's see here. Let's see if it loads and if it doesn't crash. And then I kind of like switch the drop, but let's see. I'm not sold on the kick either. And I was kind of going for like that techno feel, you know. I think it works. The bass is hitting pretty damn good, even though it's in D, which is tough. But the bass is good. The entire track is hitting pretty well. Korax, I don't know if you think the snare sounds better now than before. So you're saying the hats are too loud? it's funny because I dipped them already, so I got them down like 3K. And if I do that, I know I'll lose out on some of my LUFs. Ooh. Yes. All right. It is that's it. I'm done. I'm toast. My fever is kicking in. I can feel it coming back. I gotta have some tea. Just rest, relax, take a nap. I gotta wake up early. Got a long day ahead of me. Work, then watching baseball for 3 hours. Mingling. Can't talk about drum and bass. Can't do Let Me DNB. Maybe I just come back home tomorrow night. And when I get home, 12 in the morning, do a quick recap of baseball. The only bass that I like is the ones that we fucking produce here. You know what I'm saying? I say holy fucking bass. Unless we're taking it to third base, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is your boy, Super Daddy Diode on that thing I like to call Let Me DNB, which is every Wednesday night, except for today, every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we work on drum and bass and listen to some whips. It's fantastic whips tonight. Grace Guys, Party Boy, nothing from Korax. That's fucking lame. Dude just had a birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Dude just had a birthday, but he thinks he's fucking high and mighty now. He's like 70 years old. Don't gotta give nothing to nobody. We had Sashido. That second track is dope, by the way. I don't know if it's got a home or not, but hit me up. And then we had the new one from Astel from France. Les Garçons. Dude, one of my favorite skits from Key and Peele is the one where they go out to dinner. Well, he goes out to dinner and then he's like, oh, he brought it to a French place. He acts like he knows French. He's like, I got this. Merci. And then she starts talking French like crazy. Key is fucking talking French like crazy. And Jordan Peele is there like, I don't fucking know, dude. It's fucking, you gotta be there. It's one of those things you gotta be there. It's so good. One of my favorite skits probably of all time. But yeah, we had Astel out there. Musette was out there. Is he from France too? Musette. We got the Musette. And all that stuff. So yeah, man. Freaking this is your boy. Oh, dude, I didn't see it, but I'm gonna get some sleep, bro. I'll freaking hit you up soon. Probably doing another one tomorrow night if I get home in time. If not, we will do it on Thursday because I got some time. So Thursday we'll do it, and then this weekend, Let Me DNB Saturday mornings, with it's just production. Probably on here for like 4 hours, just production, all production. Really, coffee in the morning, laundry in the background, fold some clothes, listen to some tunes, and just work on some beats. Hopefully, I finish this track in a short amount of time. But let's hit save there. And yeah, man. So that was fun. Got the Meld remix I'm trying to do. That the man-eating lizard brain. I call it Meld. I don't know why, or lizard dragon. I don't know. Anyways, and then we got this track Thumping that we gotta finish. But yeah, this is your boy Super Daddy Diode. I'm sick. Shantron, I appreciate you, bro.
Let's raid Cracking Domes. I'm down to hear some freaking Cracking Domes, actually. Let's see if this works. Let's see if I can do this. Boom, raid. What's Cracking Domes thing? Cracking Domes. Did that work? I don't even know. Let's try it here. Raid. Domes. Raid now. All right, guys. Peace.